Welcome, my fellow adventurers. I'm doing Aliens 3 right now. It is our third adventure into this campaign. Hopefully you guys are enjoying what you guys are hearing. Comment, tell us what you think. But we took a little bit of hiatus, coming back, getting back into the swing of things. So once again, you might see us catch up and try catching back into how everything is going. But I believe in my fellow adventurers. They know what they're doing, and hopefully we don't have another attack of the cat. Last time it was quite adorable. But I hope you guys do enjoy, relax, sit back, and listen in. So, I'm starting. Yay, I'm doing the right thing. So, once again, we're starting up. It's been a little bit, so we'll go over what happened. So, you guys were contracted for a whole bunch of money to go figure out what happened to the base. The more information you find about the base, the more money they're going to give you. There's people up top, and you guys were deciding if you were sending down the second round of people to go down, but only so many people can go down the space elevator at a time. It takes about a half an hour to go up and down because you're literally leaving the atmosphere of the planet. It's an elevator. And half an hour really isn't that long. Because think of it takes like about a minute to go up a couple of stories. Now think of going to outer space. So it's at a decent click. You guys had not researched the pantry, which is over there, but you did roll high enough that you got the map of the place. This is the map of the place. Big have enough to support multiple people, multiple life for a long time, because they were supposed to be here on research on a whole bunch of stuff. When you guys came down here, you had heard a horrific screech. And a couple of you guys failed. But I think John was fine. You guys were bad? Did you pass it? I don't think you did.
I know I did not.
Yeah.
My stress is at 4, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. So you guys did not pass it. But you heard it from down here at the corridor, and it just echoed throughout everything, and it sounded like it was right next to you, and you got chills up your spine, and all the senses of your entire body is going off. You read the sign that says "No comms" right in front of the door of the habitat, or of the living quarters. And you guys were deciding to open up the door. Your techie had cracked it, and we had paused with the door slowly opening. The lights in here are off right now. It is up to you guys what you would like to do. I'm going to grab pencil myself. I don't want that pencil. I want this pencil. So
Can I do what kind of eyewear do you have? I have IR goggles I can activate. And a bioscanner.
I don't have anything special.
All right. Well, then I'll click on my IR goggles.
Okay. You put on your infrared goggles. There is.
I do have. No, never mind. Nope, go ahead.
With your infrared goggles, once again, you do have the HUD so you can share. So if you want to share,
Oh,
you can at least do the little drawing thing of you could see things and you can.
Okay.
But there is some cool spots and other, and it looks. You can at least see through the dark, and you can see the. Do you want the Predator style or do you want the Navy style? Grayscale or blue scale?
Oh, grayscale.
Okay. It makes a difference because sometimes it will just you'll see heat versus something else versus you see bodies, and then white is your color.
Yeah.
So you do see the layout that you see this long hallway. It branches off. You have two doors. You kind of see that it branches off. Let's just say there's a table on the inside of right there. Kind of looks like there's lockers. There are lockers leading around here, going around. And my marker.
Well, I can't see any immediate threats.
No, but you can definitely see that there is like personnel lockers all the way here. But it's a long hallway and it opens up. It looks like maybe there's a rec table
Okay.
and other stuff is there. Is there anything you're looking for? Or?
People.
Yeah. People. I do have a bioscanner,
All right.
so I'll
Have
put.
you?
I haven't equipped it.
So are you?
I'll put away my hand welder
Okay.
and take my bioscanner.
All right. Give me. It's very easy. It's you get advantage on this to go, but you're tuning in to figure out because it's not just like pow, all bio.
17.
Okay, so you turn it on, you start twisting the knobs, and you've seen this probably 20 times before. It's like, okay, it's looking for heat, movement, sound. It's bio, so it's not just like, it's like flying out. It does, let's make it more sci fi. Like two little drones that are flies pop out and it goes out. And you can see the little like ping as the radar starts going out. And these things are now traveling around you and it's going to stay so far away. And it's just doing like biometrics.
So Prometheus.
Yeah. It's not really recording. It's looking for heat sensors.
Is
looking
there a
for
living
motion and
thing
stuff like that.
within- yeah.
It's seeing things, and the further out you have it, the more you can sense. In here, it's showing signs of there was life. They're not really telling you that there's bodies per se,
Okay.
but there is a couple of bloodstains. The beds and other stuff like that have been lived in. It's finding skin cells and other
DNA
stuff like
signature,
that.
okay.
DNA signatures of all the people, and a couple of DNA signatures that don't look right. Because you rolled so good, there's plant life and other stuff outside the habitat. All of that movement, you've kind of narrowed it down, so you're looking for just like bigger life than
Okay.
like little life.
Yeah.
And because I think is that a crit or is that half of your engineering? Yeah, because you would have included your military, right?
Yeah, I don't know where my engineering is.
Well, it's
Intellect?
intellect plus military training, which is a plus 10 plus.
Okay.
So it's definitely under half.
Yeah.
So you got technically like a hard success kind of thing. Like you did really well. So you've kind of noticed that there is some small life on the outside of the hat.
On the outside.
Things that are about the size of quarters.
Okay.
There's about 20 or 30 of them that are on top of this, but it doesn't look like that. The sensors are saying the structure is structured.
Yeah.
But you're seeing some extra life that's outside.
Outside, okay.
With that, you also have some life down here. There is some bigger body signatures that's pinging off.
Well, I think we should be very careful. And so I want to, like, kind of make sure, like, we're doing that wire thing, that, like, hand-to-hand communication. Like, we can touch, like, if we're touching, it's like, then our suits.
Because you guys did spacewalks and whatnot, you have, like, a carabiner, and as long as the carabiner is attached to the person next to you, you have, like, 15, 20 feet of wire.
All right, and that's secure columns.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can still
So
keep
as
that
long as you
turned on.
stay within 20 feet,
All right. Cool.
because you would be connected to him and he would be connected to John, or how do you want to do this? Like,
I was thinking that, yeah.
So you're in front,
But it would
There.
be like an inside loop, kind of. Okay.
but if you're attached to John, then it's a triangle.
I don't mind that either.
Well, then just think of like holding each other.
Yeah.
You can be 40 feet away from John if it's in a straight line.
But that would
If
mean
it's-
7 has to be 20.
If you're
yeah.
together, each of you can't be more than 20 feet away from each other. That's 4 squares.
Okay.
So,
I'll be in the middle on my map.
all right. I'm just saying it's up to you guys. Gonna give you something, but yeah. All right. So you see that it's a little dark in there. You could probably your little sensors. Well, no, your senses wouldn't tell you where the light switch is.
No.
Right now it's dark.
It must be inside the door. So people
Probably.
can turn it on.
We going in? I wouldn't mind.
I have a flashlight, so we have
Okay.
to.
As you go in, following Max, as you walk in, you do see that there is your light switch on the right, but it is smashed. And with your engineer, it's very easy to fix. It's just going to take a little bit.
Okay.
So, if you're keeping spot, are you closing the door behind you?
No. Door stay open.
All right. So the door
Because
is
we're
staying
still getting some light from there.
Oh yeah. So the door's staying open. It takes it literally takes out part of the thing, plugs in, goes diddle-diddle-diddle, and then the lights start pop, 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 pop. And you see normal barracks. You have the toilets on one side, on the right is showers. There's 2 doors that are kind of closed, and you at least know from reading some of the stuff that the rooms are on the far side.
I wouldn't hate keying the door shut now if we could. Now that we have the lights on. Because we don't know whatever's
Alright.
out there.
Alright. Then if you're shutting the door, shutting the door.
That I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm sorry, Kevin.
No, you shut the door. It's a physical door. That just means that you can't see this way.
Yeah, but nothing can see in and see the light, which is where my head was at.
Alright. So,
It almost hit me in the head.
My bad. Clips the wires of communication.
so after you do open and shut this door, you start hearing, well, you start feeling because you're not hearing, because you turned off the outside comms. Kind of like a rhythmic pulse of something kind of like through the station.
Didn't we already hear that before when we were
Yeah.
over there?
Does it feel closer?
No, just a little, well, it's more, it's definitely coming from this way. Over there, it's kind of offshoot, so you can definitely tell in this now since you stopped, paused, you feel it's coming from this way.
Okay.
So what would you guys like to look? Alright, so to give you an idea, you have the open barracks.
Well, you said table here.
Yeah.
So living
Table,
quarters are over
living
there.
quarters. In between the lockers, you have one of the open doors. On the right, you have another door to get into some of the other barracks. You can't really see into the barracks right now, but all the lights are on. It's sterile, plain. They at least tried making it look humanish. That it's not just pure white. It's at least gray. It's gray steel.
But now that the lights are on, how does the room look overall? Is it messy? Is it like, oh, there's people living here, but everything looks okay otherwise? They're just away for right now. Or does it look disheveled and stuff thrown around? And
There's some things that it looks lived in. There's a shirt and other stuff like that on the main table. One of the lockers is half open. I wouldn't say the faucet is running because that would have turned itself off, but there's food plates, other stuff like that. It doesn't look like someone cleaned up.
Okay.
It's not super
But it's
disarray.
not
It's not
like that
super
room
disarray.
was.
But-
That room was a mess.
Yeah, but your sensors were showing signs of blood and DNA more towards the barrack side.
Okay. Well, I will go. Oh, I'm not immune to going through someone's personal effects.
Alright. So, which number would you like to? 2.
I'll go
So
with.
So you walk through the next door. You have a corridor. This corridor has a left that has 3 individual doors, and then a right that it looks like it takes up the encumbrances of everything to the right.
Okay. Big room, right?
Yeah, but there still is a little door. It's kind of like a little privacy door.
Okay. I would go to the big room.
Alright.
So I guess 2.
Alright, so in 2, there is 12 bunks. And in here, everything is disarray. Lewd posters, it smells like body odor. It looks like some empty magazines that are on the counter. There's the Marine jackets, someone left their helmet there. There's like someone has started scratching away part of their bunk that they have the tally marks of how they've been just, it looks like Marine barracks that just everything is everywhere. Nothing is there. Boys have gone in there, and it is up to you to see how well you search.
What is search under?
Because
Because we have strength,
it's-
speed, intellect, and combat. So it's not going to be combat.
it's intelligence. It's like looking through things. Do you recognize the things that you have?
I'm gonna look for any.
So it
Like-
and it's no, you don't have to roll for this because you could just take time. No, you could just take time and
Nothing's chasing us yet, so.
Yeah, I'll take time. I was gonna take time and look for like.
yeah. I'm
diaries
thinking you have to roll because you're in a rush. You're not in a rush. You're not being chased. I'm getting the groove. I'm getting the feel on it. No, if you guys are sitting in here and ignoring all the other stuff, you're just watching.
I'm looking for diaries
So in
that I
here,
can maybe bring home.
in here, it does take a couple of minutes. It takes a good 10 minutes that you guys are looking around and searching the bunks and searching for your diary. You do find 2 frag grenades, a butterfly knife, several porno mags, richer blue cigarettes. They're saying about 8 packs of it. And actually, you do find a small journal detailing a fun relationship between Brookman and Iplonic. Brookman.
Okay.
Well, we should know who's supposed to be down here, right? Because we looked in the computer when we were up in the.
Up top, yeah.
Right. So we should have a list of the personnel who were supposed to be in here.
And I downloaded all that data. So I think we just take this with us. This diary with us too, right? I don't know if our superiors need to be briefed on the porno mags. But who knows? The diary might net us a few extra credits.
I'm just seeing if they have something specific between these 2 people, but no. So secret little traunt that's going on, but it seems like because it's HM3 Brookman, so one of the Marines and one of the doctors, and it seems like there was a fling. because you're starting to read this and you're starting to go through it. And normal fling material of, oh, this is fun, oh, this is this. It's they found each other out in the field, they found each other over here, and just over time being stuck together, two people as they do, they start going together. But then it starts getting weird, where the doctor wants to start looking at food sources from outside and then wanting to try bringing some of that in. The Marine says no, doesn't want to, but more and more Trist outside, it seems like she wants to go to specific places, to specific things, going a little bit more towards the water. And it, just in the notes, it just seems like it's getting a little creepy, like maybe he's a test subject to see if something happens to him.
Okay.
But hey, Trunks are Trunks.
Yeah.
And he's having his own fun.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely taking this with me to bring to as part of the data cache.
Alright, so then who's taking the grenades and the knife?
Yeah, I'm.
Do you want the cigarettes?
Do I smoke?
Oh, you can still sell them.
Yeah,
Still cost a couple of
pack.
credits. Everyone smokes. But
I mean, John is a what?
We can just load John
this
up
will be
with
like
the
100
grenades.
credits.
Yeah.
It's like 100 credits worth of.
I'm sure he's going to take some stuff.
Yeah, it's still 100 credits
Yeah.
worth of.
Hey, it's here. Nobody will know.
They're probably going to be stale anyway soon. You know?
Alright. Now where? So you can flip over to.
Next in line. Seems like we have a little bit of time.
Doesn't seem to be any danger right now.
Alright.
All right, so 4.
Alright. So 4 is the inside. There's a photograph. And because of your records and whatnot, you do notice that this is the second lieutenant's quarters. It's very tidy. There is a photograph of him and his partner and 2 children on one of the planets that. What do you guys know? Yeah, you probably know. That it's from one of the previous planetary surveys. So another planet that this corporation has started terraforming.
Okay.
So you definitely know that he's been there with his family.
So he's a company man.
Mm-hmm. You have a desk, drawers on it. You have his little lamp. You have his personal bunk, his little foot locker.
No log or anything. Their computer or tablet or whatever they use.
Well, if you're looking, then you're looking.
Yep.
No,
So if you're searching, you're going through, there is a locked cabinet, one of the locked drawers. And on his desk, you being, I think you're the techie or is he the techie?
I'm the engineer.
All right, so as the engineer, you notice that there is a button on the bottom of it that part of the folio on the top of the desk pops up, and there is a small screen. So, working with it, I'm just going to give it to you that, yeah, you have logs, personnel, and after a little bit of work, there is a
No.
extra set of instructions on the bottom that says located.
There's a giant cat.
What would you like to do?
Does it locate?
I'm gonna read through the logs, see what he's saying is going on here.
Oh.
Because they haven't been communicating, so there must be some kind of reason.
All right. So
Can I download these logs to add to our data cache?
now, since he's unlocked and he's bypassed the password, which once again takes a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It's not quick.
No.
During the entire time you feel that.
Done.
No, he takes half the keyboard. You take the other half the keyboard. You're working together. No,
I was going to let you do it. I just wanted to make sure we log the data for maximum credits.
Well, you could either try using intelligence to pop the lock or strength to just pop it open.
I'll try and rip it open. Why not?
Yeah. But during the logs, he's
I miserably failed. I rolled a 95.
more stuck than you expect. And trying to do it, you like bend part of the handle and yeah.
Oops.
So yeah. So now it's but for you the logs are it starts off as normal as first day on the job. Sad to see that I had to say goodbye to my wife, but we're meeting all the people. Gives you the logs of Berkman, Ivanovich, Hilton, Olson, Edom, Adam, some of the Marine Corps, some of the other personnel, one of the cleaning ladies, which ends up being the woman whose head has been ripped off, a couple of the other scientists. Just his notation of this one's prim, the boys are messy, we may or may not get along, but I'll fix them. We're here for a long time, so it's easier just to let them be. A week later, it's the scientists are very nerdy. They're trying to figure stuff out. And even with himself, he's like, there's a lot of life on other planets. Not life, just more plants and other stuff. Or usually we shoot out nuclear packets and seeds. And some of the Earth plants start growing so we can get oxygen. It's real weird to find this level of oxygenation and plant life in here. That the scientists keep going out, and they keep bringing back new things. And they keep going out, and they keep bringing back new things. He's trying to keep an eye on it, but he can't. Couple of weeks later, just normal stuff that's going on. You find a note saying, things have been getting creepier. There's been sounds of the comm waves. It seems like some of these plants are sending out signals. He hears it at night. He hears the boys who are watching movies and other stuff like that. Things are coming over the movies and other, like, scratchiness. Like, there's some dots and pixels that are missing. Things are going weird. Then a month later, another drastic change goes. Just like it goes from normal writing of these things are happening to he can't sleep at night. He can't find himself. That he's noticed that he's let the boys go even messier than normal. Things are getting on his nerves. Other people are acting weird. The scientists have stopped bringing stuff out or bringing stuff back, but they started bringing stuff back outside. A week later, one person disappeared. But it's okay. A week later, 2 more people have disappeared. But they're where they need to be. And the last log, after a week of just nothing written in here, is, I miss my family. They should join us. Everyone should join us. Everyone should be here. Everyone should be happy here. Unfortunately, the next people, anyone who comes down here, they'll be just like us. Give me a stress save.
One of us.
Mhm.
One of us.
I assume 84 means I fail.
Most likely.
Well, it's against what? Our sanity?
Well, it's against your sanity, yes.
Oh.
So then you go up stress.
That's cool, right? Like, that helps us level up.
Well, actually, because you both failed, you go up 2 stress.
Well, I'm at 5.
Well, if there's anything that makes you panic, you roll against your stress. It's D20.
Yeah, okay.
So if you ever roll under it, you start
Well,
panicking.
whenever I fail, everybody around me goes up one.
Oh, okay. So then,
It says whenever you fail a sanity save, all close friendly players gain 1 stress.
all right. So the max, you actually gain 1 more. Sorry,
What are you doing to me?
because as you're standing here and you're looking at him, and he's starting to go, wait, no, he's starting to do the one of us thing. Oh, wait, he's hearing things scratching. You might see the one engineer start panicking a little bit more, which makes you like stress up and start looking around.
That makes sense.
Start thinking, what are those things on the outside of this?
I don't know. I don't know how to get out there and look.
You would have to go outside.
I think we'll
Into
stay
the air.
inside right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal humans need about 7% oxygen to breathe okay. This planet's on 5, 6, so it's not bad, just it's not enough.
Yeah. But it's more than the company has previously encountered prior to terraforming.
Okay. And there's other biologics and whatnot outside, so.
All right. Well,
No.
I'm stressed.
Okay. So you start feeling this, and you start, like, what would your, now since you're more stressed than anyone else,
Game over, man.
you're more gripping your bioscanner, you're looking at it
Oh,
more, you're watching those
my
little dots
bioscanner-
moving, and
I think my bioscan is back in my pocket. After I've stressed out this much, I'm re-hand weldering.
yeah, and the little things come back down into it. And,
Yeah, so I'm putting my bioscanner away. But I'm taking my hand welder out because I would need, at a level 6 of stress, I would need something in my hand that can do a mild amount of damage.
okay. So you can turn over 4. So John needs to make a stress. So John.
Yep.
Oh, we can wait until he comes back. John, stress.
Then +1.
So spooky.
+1. So fail equals 3. Pass equals 2. Welcome, John. Because Kevin freaked out. Alright. Now where? Oh, you could always try for the drawer again. And you have the one tab that says locator.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Are you going to hit that?
Yep. Alright. Let's figure out where he is.
So it is Hilton's personal locator. It's for his family and whatnot. He has some smaller locators, as long as it looks like he has been tracking some of the other people. But 2 out of 3 of them are not on the base. One says unidentified, and it's over here. And then you have Hilton's is way over on the hills.
So outside.
Outside like a mile away. And it looks like he's moving.
In which direction?
Around the mountain.
Do we go get him?
So it's not like he's heading back or anything.
No, he's heading further in.
Okay. I don't worry about that right now.
I will. Oh. Who? Hilton who?
Not paying enough for that. They want information. Okay.
Yeah,
We gotta check out this place first.
They didn't talk about
I ain't
anything
going out
about a
there.
recovery
And
mission.
after reading all that, I'm not going out there.
No. The hive mind plans. Do we want to try and get in this drawer? I have a hand welder.
Well, if you want to use your own hand welder, you could probably melt off the handle.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you can take off your time melting it off, but it's making rancid smoke and other stuff like that. So just this entire area, just smoke starts going around and whatnot as it slowly melts off and then pops off. And in there, you find a revolver with 12 bullets. And a couple of his kids' like postcards, you want to say?
Okay.
But it's like hollow messages. Like Star Trek, you still use scrolls and paper even though you're not supposed to. There's some like drawings and some other stuff that's like in there. It's like all like
All right.
family stuff. But there's a revolver.
Take that, right?
Yep.
Alright, so revolver times 2 for me.
Unless someone else doesn't have one, then you can share it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he got.
I don't know what he has.
Exploration tag. If he needs a gun, I'll give one.
All right.
Hopefully he doesn't need one before he gets back and I can ask him. Actually, I can look up what's in the exploration tag.
So far I have not seen anything that's why he said no comms.
All right.
Unless he's talking about the noises and things that were coming over. Next room.
I still, yeah. 3 or 5.
You're taking the lead, so.
Alright. Odd 3, even 5. Alright, 3.
All right. So you have the researchers team's bags. In here, you do a quick search, and during the search, you find there's 5 bunks. There is they call it a BZT or Bound Newman gaming console. So this is more like our way. It's clean, but it's not really clean. It's just like there's piled up clothing and whatnot, but there is a hamper that they toss it in and it auto cleans. Some more stuff is hanging off that hamper than actually in the hamper. You find a marijuana plant growing in one of the bunks. It looks like it's taken up the footrest of one of the researchers. Hopefully this researcher is shorter, so it doesn't bother her. You find a couple of books. An anime body pillow. This weird stuff. But you also find in your journals, and there is a journal or two. But they are encoded. Little hand notebook. Like a BlackBerry.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking BlackBerry more. And it can take some time.
I don't know if I'm gonna guess, maybe. Well, I'm good with computers, so.
Yeah. Well, as I said, you could just take some time to do it, or you could roll
See
for
if
it.
I can figure out.
You could just try to crack it right now, or you can take some time and do it while he's searching the marijuana plant. You don't have to roll. If you're taking time, you don't have to roll. If you don't want to take time and you want to try to force crack it like now,
No, I don't want to.
well,
I don't want to lose any information in it.
Yeah, let your pocket AI search it all and spit out what is put together.
Because if it's encoded, there must be something in there.
All right. So through, as I said, you take your time, you de-encode it, you let your computer go ahead and read it all, and instead of just like you're getting a synopsis, or what's the book thing?
Cliff notes.
Yeah, instead of a cliff note, you're actually getting this is what's inside all of them, and it kind of gives you an overall bearing. And in it, they're not really supposed to have notes outside the lab. These are own personal notes, and it's kind of like, ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, what are they gonna do? Take away my plant. But it's just like he starts talking about that the Marines are always here. They're always watching movies, always rowdy, on top of us. We're trying to protect our own things and make sure that they're not spitting on the plants because, jackasses corrupting their data. A couple of them have used the swabs as ear picks, giving them bad data sources, and they've gone over there and tried to complain. But they've noticed that some of the plants, some of the grasses, if you put up EMF, they start waving and trying to go towards the signals. That there is a metal-like substance. There is a biological metallic that is inside these plants that are giving it extra rigidity, extra strength, magnetism. They start sending different signals, and you can see, and they start seeing that some of the plants are reacting and sending back little pulses, like it's trying to react to certain things. After a couple of weeks or so, they start learning how to decode some of these signals. They start trying to talk to the plants. They start trying to talk to the different things. They see that as long as the plants were close enough that they're talking to each other, and it's this staticky background noise that kind of goes on. They're trying to decode it. As they start delving in and getting into this and grabbing bigger plants and having the Marines go out with them and trying to bring back like huge pots and other stuff like that, it ends up that the plants are more of a hive mind. They are contacting each other. They have this system of communications. After a while, you start seeing that they can't let this out. They are the only ones who need to. Once they crack this, then they can tell the world that they're able to talk, and maybe they can bring some of these signals back to Earth to see if our plants will talk to it. One is falling in love with his pot plant. Instead of smoking it, he's caressing it and giving it the most that he can. He's not taking the buds, he's letting it seed and grow, and maybe it could be homogeneous. That maybe it's living just like with them. But after, just like the Marines, you start seeing that their comms start having problems, that they start having background noise, they start having signal problems. Poor Jane, she got too close to the sound. She started losing her hair. Another one, it looks like some of her fingernails were falling off. One of the guys, it looks like his toes just started flame. But by that time, they're not really questioning about what's going on. They're just pointing out observations that they're not really bothered by it. They start listening. They start saying in their notes, they listen to the music of the world all day long. And no one else needs to hear this. We shouldn't share this with other people. They need it. And more mutations start happening. And about that time, at that door, you hear I would say, give me a sanity.
That's so spooky.
I passed mine.
All right.
I passed mine.
All right. So no stress because, well, give me one stress.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Give me one stress because you all jump and you go.
That makes sense.
But
I jumped in real
but
life.
no bad things have happened.
7. Uh-oh.
As you hear the pounding at the door. But your AI or your computer has pulled all this out. You can share the documents with Max, but it's giving you all the notes, and you're starting to read this, and it's giving you everything. It's not just giving you like pop cliff notes. It's actually giving you details of this is what they saw, and this is, and yeah.
Okay, I don't think we should stay here very long.
But you can probably say that all of this research data would be over in the med bay, in the science quarters. Probably over in the command center, which is way over here.
But that's on the other side of the door, and there's somebody pounding on the door.
Oh, there's only
So
one
right
way
now
out.
you're in a sealed habitat.
Right. There's no other way out other than that door.
I know.
Somebody wanted to close the door.
Okay.
I still don't mind that because then you would have snuck up on us.
John's character at least goes, hey, they're not in here with us.
They would have snuck up on us.
If they were in here, then, you know. So you can either go investigate the sound at the door, or you still have 1 in 5.
Maybe if we pretend like it's not happening, it won't happen.
No, you get as much information as possible. And we're going to have to leave eventually, but maybe it'll go away by then.
I'll go into room 5.
Be very, very quiet.
Yes, we're gonna sneak into room 5. Quiet.
And because you guys... Alright, so as you open up this door, it is Dr. Edmonds. He has his own half. And you have some of the Marine officers. So it kind of splits up on either side of the bunk. You feel more than hear that something is going through this habitat. And just give me an intelligence check to see if you
Like
make
we
the
can hear
connection.
stuff.
Well, Max is just freaking out. He just hears his heartbeat.
64. I don't know. Nope.
I might actually.
Intelligence plus whatever bonuses you got.
But the bonus is already in there.
The bonuses only happen if you tell me that it works.
Like you're doing it with military training or something like that. Which I can't. I'm not even.
Bonuses from where?
You get the plus 10 or plus 15. If you can tell me that you're using your intelligence for this, then you get.
Oh, okay.
You don't automatically add it to this.
Well, my skills are jury rigging, computers, mechanical repair, and engineering. I don't know if that really applies to if I hear a sound.
All right, so no. But that's what I was saying. If you can tell me, hey, this, like your jury rigging and your computer engineering, that's why I'm saying I'm giving.
Oh,
you
okay.
If you could say, hey, I want to do a quick roll and use my AI
I gotcha.
to record this and tell me what's happening.
I don't have any like athletic or any of that kind of bonuses. It's all mechanical stuff.
But if you can tell me, like, you have a computer that has a microphone and you're telling this thing to tell me what's happening outside my suit or outside the hab, or is the cameras doing this, you can add to your roll.
Okay.
But so you can get bonuses.
But we're not using our comms, so we're not connected to anything.
That's why it's just
the
a straight
three of
roll.
us, right?
So
we're not connected to the systems in here.
Yeah, Max uses heartbeat.
I'm humming softly to myself.
Yeah.
I rolled a 99.
Because you kind of got closer, you didn't really feel all.
Well, this is the doctor's quarters, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a computer that's connected to those systems inside the whole complex? Or is it just a personal computer?
These would be personal computers.
Okay. So there's no connection to Mother or whatever their equivalent of is here. Because this is the commander's. No. This is the commander's office, right?
Actually, this one would. Yeah. No, you're right. This one would. So you feel this, like, kind of nails on a chalkboard, but you can't really like place it. Like you're trying to figure. You feel it more than hear it. You don't really make the 2 and 2 together. Just you're more. Like keep flinching, like looking at the door, like when is that gonna let go? When is that gonna let go? He just hears his heartbeat and hum. So in here, for the doctor's quarters, there is weather charts and a weather computer and a station to track everything that's happening outside the hut.
Okay. Anything to track what's happening inside the hut.
In a second. On that, there is red flashing lights saying storm incoming.
Okay.
There is also a birthday card that is unopened. Because, you remember...
Okay, there was a happy birthday. Yep.
Yes.
Guess we know whose birthday it was.
Yes.
Or who the card was supposed to go to
Edmund's
somebody.
Quarters. There is also a locked panel that does say Mother on it. There is also the officer desk, and on the officer desk you would find the same computer setup that it is a laptop type of thing that is connected, I would say, a little bit more to the station. So more inventory tracking, not personnel location, but a little bit more advanced of the bioscan, because it's the hub's bioscan, making sure that people aren't dead. Out of the 20-something people of kind of like list of essential personnel and other personnel, duty rosters and other stuff like that, several of them say deceased.
Okay.
It says, not Olson, Brock. That Brock is right outside the door.
And which one is Brock?
One of the soldiers.
Okay.
So it is giving you like he has a chip in his neck. and his heartbeat is wicked slow.
And is that the only person that is inside the, according to the locator things? Would we be able to tell?
There is several outside that it says it has left, that they have left the.
Complex.
They're outside the complex. They're outside the zone of activity. There's 2 more in the complex. Doesn't actually give a location. Which is weird because it's supposed to be tracking. It just says that it's in the complex, but there's like several spots.
Oh.
And there are 2 that are running. It's saying inside, outside this dome.
Are those the spores?
But there's 2. Yeah, there's like several that are like, it's saying that the person's here, but maybe there, but maybe over there. Like it's giving false pangs.
Yep. Oh, maybe a piece of them is over there, and a piece of them is over there, and a piece of them is.
Or they're like hive split intelligences. They're talking.
Well, why would the locators be?
Because a piece of them was over here, but there's also a piece of them over here doing other things. I don't know. Do we want to go confront this Brock and tell him to stop bothering us? Or do we want to? We're in here. We're safe. Do you want to just do one while we're here? Can I just take this round?
It's not opening the door, so.
Alright. I would just polish off one while we're in here.
I want to finish looking through any of the logs or anything for them, so we can.
Logs for.
Well, this is the commander's office, right? So they must have their logs in their computer, or whatever they put through. I mean, they haven't communicated with anybody off planet for a while, so we know they haven't sent any outside communications. But
Right. Well, these are at least military logs. So these you will need to make a intelligence, and you can add your.
Is there any way I can help them with my military training? Could I?
Well, it's more your.
I got a 4.
Alright. I was going to say this is more, instead of just like a personal comm device. You're not really going to have very high secure stuff on the personal comm device. These are built-in things.
Okay, yeah.
There is also a mother computer behind you.
Right.
Well, I'm but the mother computer, it needs like mother's ID tag. You need the doctor's actual security tag.
Since we got sent here by
Yes, but
the company, would they have given us things to access it?
Mother security? Mother security is like you can, whatever you could ping stuff planet side. That is like high command. Your commanding officer would have that, or the person who's driving your ship would have that. It is high secure stuff in its own little bubble. They would not. You could try to crack it, but it's going to be.
I got a 4.
I know, but you cracked all of these things. So on here, you kind of get the same. There's rowdy patrols. You're sending people out secretly behind everyone. You have been sending a soldier with a drone following the doctors. They don't trust the doctors, even though that they're sort of in the same barracks. They're both watching each other. They don't trust the doctors. They don't trust the company. They know Not like the young ones that they're skippy rainbows and sunshine that they know they're going to get paid. This is just an on-shore mission. They actually know that something's. Why would they send them here? Why the space elevator? Why the secrecy? Why all of this stuff? The doctors are doing their thing. You're doing your thing. They've been keeping personnel. They've been keeping this. They've been staying away from the barracks. They've been staying away from the movies. A couple of them have been. How can I say this? Weary of everything that is going on, like you guys. And you see, as the officers, they're like, we've been through more shit than everyone else. We don't trust them. We see them starting to change. We see them start doing dumb things. We are here together. We don't trust the company. We try to send out for help. They said, you got this. We try to send out. Things are happening. But every time we're told that we're supposed to take care of it. After a while, they just stop sending. They just observe. They're watching everyone else keep messing up. Out of the 3 head officers, one of them, it's not influenced, but they call it the shriek. That as instead of intelligent communication, the other people start screaming at each other. The officers have started taking the Land Rover and bringing it to another station. They have originally, since this place has been deemed to terraform, there is a terraforming station on this planet. They have been going over there away, coming back and just watching the crazy. The one officer that has been influenced, they took him away, and after a while, he kind of like got his bearings back, but he's never been the same. They keep saying that they should just burn this place down, but they're almost done. In a little bit, they'll be able to go home. If they burn it down, they'll have to pay for this. They're just collecting data, and they keep growing off base. And after a while, they just say, peace. We're just going to let these people kill themselves, and we'll come back, clean up.
Okay.
So at least you know 3 people that have said, no, this isn't worth it.
Wherever they are.
Well, I'll give you a little more. It's not worth it, but I don't want any of the stuff getting off planet. And they're the ones who have destroyed some of the cops. So at least, knowing that, they are the ones who stopped whatever signal
Right.
they have at least hidden somewhere else in this world. And they're just waiting for the next couple of months to pass by when the next ship comes. They're just waiting for the next ship. Anyone else want to do anything in here? Are you good?
I think we get everything out of these.
I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's like hacking into their computers and the actual military computers that they had that have heavier security and stuff.
Well, I can't do anything with the mother.
If you want to, but then you're sharing that.
Oh no,
Yeah. All right. So. Yeah. Now what?
So figure out why he's banging on the door.
Yeah, I'll walk back over, equipping my laser cutter, which I think is my weapon that does the most damage.
All right. So you're staying within range of each other. You're doing that. Are you giving a revolver to any of them, or
Because right now all I have is a vibe shetty.
Oh, do you want a revolver? Have a revolver.
I mean, I have a rigging gun and flare gun, but that's not going to do me much good.
Rigging gun's like
set people on fire?
Rigging gun's like a harpoon gun.
Right. But if somebody's attacking, I don't want to pull them closer to me.
Fair. All right. Well, I'll hand you a fully loaded revolver. So you got a revolver and 6 bullets.
Okay.
Look at how they put the rigging gun in here. Yeah,
I was
the rigging gun is like
Yeah.
bolt, and then you can do
And then
that.
pulls you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have you finally watched the movie?
I mean, the vibe shetty will cut it through.
I'll give you the CD player tomorrow. There's so much in that it's dumb. But yeah, no. Because so
Retractable carbon harpoon, 500-meter filament. That's pretty sweet.
mm-hmm. Well, you're going from ship to ship sometimes. Or across the land base. Alright,
Or
so
up something.
I'm guessing John is opening up the door and you guys are preparing. Alright.
I don't know what he has for weapons, so.
Explorer pack. See over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you guys are preparing to shoot and John is opening the door, then you can coordinate.
And I'm not looking at his thing.
So, no, he doesn't.
He's got a rigging gun and a flare gun and a vibe shetty.
Alright.
So same
Yeah.
outfitting that I have. 'Cause that's the other guy that's back on the ship. Or in.
And then he has
Right.
one. His Marine I think is back on the ship.
Yeah.
Marine's got an SMG, frag grenades ×6.
That's where we have the grenades too, don't we?
We do.
Did
have
we
two
pick something up
grenades.
out of
I don't have the grenades. Someone does.
You said you had the
You
grenades.
said you took them.
No,
You
Oh,
found
we gave
grenades.
him we gave everything to John.
Okay.
So he can open
No,
one
I
of
took-
those while he opens the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Grenades are good, but grenades are bad.
Is it like indoor fireball in D&D kind of bad?
It's a grenade. If I drop a grenade, it's a 10-foot splatter.
Okay.
So yeah, it's an indoor
So
fireball.
use his vibe shetty then. If he's close enough, he can just hack a limb
Right.
off if the guy attacks him. It'll go through flesh, no problem.
Alright, so
Even plant durable.
Just go. We'll go through a door, but it'll go through people just fine.
okay. It's molecularly aligned, fun little thing. So fun. So you open up the door. So, and you have a human body. The arms are a little too long. There's something on its back, but there is no head. And you kind of you open up, and he's about to slam, and he leans forward, steps inside, and shoulders are still up, but there is no head.
Okay.
Brock,
kinda
buddy,
just see-
good to see you.
Tell you.
So
What you doing?
Oh,
we will.
slice that. What
What is it?
We'll laser cut that.
It's a speed roll. Because I don't think
Speed?
you're expecting
No, you're
a
right.
headless body with arms that it looks like this part of the flesh has split and it's like doubled the length, but the skin and the muscle have stretched to make it a little bit
Okay.
longer.
Well, I'm stealing myself with my military training.
Okay.
And can I stack athletics on that or no? Because
Well, how would you be using the athletics? Are you going to like do like a
oh, never mind. No, I
roll
won't.
into this?
No,
Or
actually, never mind. You're right. I wouldn't. I would be trying to get my gun up quick,
Yeah.
which is way more military training.
Yeah.
Okay. I pass.
all right.
I did not.
Okay. So so you get to act first.
Yeah, I'm letting a laser cutter round off on this goon.
So then you trying to attack.
Yeah. Which combat?
Yeah.
No. Unless military training doesn't even bring it down to
That's a 62.
a 62. And my combat's a 51.
All right, so you steel yourself and you training. You're going for the head, and and the laser, big bolt of plasma is just reaching out, and it would go right. You would have been a great headshot, but it like
There
was no
singes.
head.
There was no.
Yeah, but there was no head. But with the singe, you see that it's not that there's no head, but there's like a flap of skin there.
Okay.
And it starts burning, and you hear a screech that's happening.
How is it screeching if there's no head?
I don't know. Do I make a sanity roll?
In a second, I was just going to have you all do it. So then it's it versus you. We'll do another speed roll to see who wins.
Me or Kevin?
4.
All right, so it had
Second time I
failed.
rolled a 4.
It had failed its speed roll, so it was waiting for something to happen. Something happened. You both go, but you get a shot off first. So what are you trying to do?
Well, I have a revolver, so I guess I'm going to take a shot at it.
Take a shot at it. You can move. You can freak out.
No, I'll take a shot at it.
Okay.
And I missed.
And you missed. And it goes off wildly. But you didn't super fail. You didn't crit, so you didn't hit anyone else. So you shot off, and this thing finally reacts.
I lied, Kevin. You have 8 shots. Well, 7 now.
Okay.
I just saw that. Okay.
Yeah. It goes. It stops, turns around, and starts walking at you.
What about John?
I was going to wait until John comes, but
Okay.
yeah, it turns, its arms snap backwards, start reaching towards you, and runs backwards as its head's flipped backwards. Now it sees you, its eyes track on you. And now I need you to make a... no, it's a body roll? Body roll. Hold on. I had it for a second.
No fair, Kevin. You have a
Sanity.
54 for sanity?
Sanity.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I have a
Sanity.
26.
I need a sanity roll.
Yeah, it doesn't help me. I've failed.
Sanity roll for
Well, because I got to add
Alright.
30 because that's part of being assigned.
This one matters.
Okay.
What are we
well,
rolling against?
Sanity.
That's a 70. I'm not going to ask to re-roll that. That's a 70.
No. I just
Alright.
failed 59. I have 54.
Can you tell me that is there anything,
Okay,
any of your stats that will help bring it down so it passes, or?
No.
So now,
I'm going up in stress because a scientist near me failed the sanity
Mhm.
roll. Thanks, Kevin.
so now
Appreciate
I need you guys to
It was
give me.
close.
So, because you both have failed twice, Goosebumps, this thing, not because it's such in the vicinity of yours, it's reaching out and grabbing you guys and screaming in your faces that you hear, even though that you had turned off your comms. The comms are now physically staticky, screaming in your own ears. It is overpowering that it's like static through the airways. you guys get goosebumps, and you have the sensation that where you get your goosebumps, it kind of feels like paper cuts. Our little tiny cuts are going up where every single one of your goosebumps are. And you just feel like up the back of your neck that it just feels like little nails scraping all the way across your entire body. As this thing came in, reached out, grabbed at least you guys, and screamed into your face, and I'm going to wait for John. Or should I not wait for John?
Should be here soon.
Yeah.
Here he is.
That's terrible.
Before I can continue on and then have to repeat everything.
That makes sense.
Hi, John. Bad things are happening.
Bad things are very much happening.
So we
That's
did.
different how?
So I would like you to make 2 stress checks. The first one is because they did something way back, and you guys were talking about spooky things, and you start reading comms and notes and whatnot like that, and you start hearing that some of the soldiers have started becoming one of us. That horrible things are happening on the station. You guys were okay. You guys had reached out and found a couple of journals. And how would you break down the journals?
Things are slowly getting worse.
Worse and worse, and people are kind of being taken over, influenced,
There's a hive intelligence of some kind.
body snatching. Well,
The plants are
Made of metal somehow.
and reacting to radio waves.
Oh yes, EMF stuff. Yeah.
okay.
There was an affair between a Marine and a scientist.
Some people are dead.
Some people are dead.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's name that it's attacking us, his name is Brock.
Okay.
Because we got access to some of the location data.
The first stress, did you pass?
Is it sanity? Or?
Sanity, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So this is your sanity first check.
88, so no.
All right, you're going up 3 stress.
By 3 or...
Yes.
So-
Add 3 to whatever you have currently.
okay.
Yeah, because whenever Kevin fails his stress test,
Yep.
Everybody gets
you
an
guys
extra
go
one.
up 1. Because you're watching the doctor and the scientist start freaking out.
Losing their crap. Yep.
Your second one
Yep.
is because this thing has run at you with its head behind itself, like its head is
I
melting.
thought it was
off
missing a
its body.
head, but the head was there. It's just hanging off the back of its
It's
body.
just kind of flops backwards. Like,
Yeah.
And now it has turned around and is
turned
looking at
around,
us.
its knees have bent the wrong way, and it's starting to run at you.
72, so that's a no.
Alright, so
7?
you go up a stress,
Okay.
but you also fail one of the bad saves.
What bad save?
You guys have to explain it.
I've heard, there was a screeching, even though we have our comms set to off. Something like overrode the comms and came
Because
through
it's-
physically.
It's physically touching you guys, and it's overriding the comms. Because it's in your face. You have a chance to stab it,
Sure, right there.
but it has grabbed onto your communication wire onto one of you guys and is screaming and static and this horrific
Excuse me.
the devil signal screech is just going through your ears, and it starts making everything on your body stand, and it's trying to tell you to flee, and just everything is wrong.
Okay.
Because all three of you guys have failed that, I want you to give me a fear check. And you're rolling a d20 and you want to get over
Over my stress.
your stress.
Yes.
So roll a d20, get higher than your current
Yeah.
stress.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So no horrible. So you guys don't start running.
The crew of Iron Will.
So this is me, right?
Yes.
It's like right next to me. Like,
Yep.
like
Well, you opened the door. We were back here ready to
Yeah,
shoot it.
We
You opened the
sacrificed
door.
you to open the door.
But
You
yeah,
are holding a grenade.
No, I was hoping it was by Shetty.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
You have a grenade. They did
Which
give
we
you a
have.
grenade.
We did.
So this is my teamster or whatever you want to call it. It's not the Marine. It's the other
Yeah.
guy.
No, he left the Marines.
Because you have
sleeping,
one
'cause
Marine,
we
you
had
have
Marine.
this, and those guys could be heading down now.
Okay. So
Because you have taken enough time that they would almost be down to the planet.
if I was to try to attack this thing with the Vibe Shetty,
Mm.
I'd have to roll 48 or under.
Well, what are your skills?
Unless you have like an acrobatic skill, or you could use one of your skills to up it.
What are your skills?
Industrial equipment, jury rigging, 0G, asteroid mining.
Nope.
Because if you can tell me you could use any of those, I can help you. Like if you guys were in 0G, that you could use 0G to give you a bonus. But because you guys have been outside in 0G for so long.
15.
Alright, so you definitely whack this thing.
So it
How
does,
much damage?
It does 2d10, it says.
Alright.
And I don't get any... This isn't like D&D where you
No.
get strength bonuses or anything.
No. 2d10 is a lot of damage. Yeah, that rocks.
Ooh, 16 points of damage.
Ooh, you definitely go over its threshold, so I need you to roll me another d10.
My hero.
10.
Ooh. I think that's the good one. Yeah, well, that is a good one.
Yeah, I contributed.
Yeah. So you cut off part of its body, and with a 10, well, actually, roll me a d6.
4.
All right, so that's 1 is body, 2, 3, 4. So you come down bloodily, just stab it almost right next to its head, and you drag your knife right through its entire body, and part of it like starts screaming and letting go of you guys as you just rip through, and just because this knife is super sharp and it's vibrating with electric, and it just rips through this entire thing, and you just see blood and gore and everything, and the whole left side of it just flops down. Cool. And it is just bleeding out. Oh no, vibroblades.
It would cauterize
Yeah.
it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or it'd be burning at least.
Yeah, it'd be burning, and most of the veins are cauterized, but because you did a huge gash, it's not like you just slashed it.
Right.
You like opened up its entire side, that's why it's still bleeding. And the pool of blood is just like pouring down on the ground, and the arms just flopping around. Alright, back to Max! You grabbing these guys and running past it, or are you just trying to like go up to it and pop it?
Yeah, I'll pop it.
Right.
So
So I'll give you a bonus die, which means you get a d10 plus, and then you get your
my military
military
training.
training.
Yeah, I'm gonna laser gun it.
I get it. Yeah. So I think all you have to do is like 6 damage and it's dead.
All right. So I think my laser gun says damage D%.
Deep, Make modes, camera, submachine gun, pulse rifle, foam gun, hand welder,
Laser cutter. Is what I have equipped.
laser cutter. It's 1d100 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fine.
84.
So 84 damage. But you get 6 shots. So you use 1 shot for the thing, so you 4 shots left?
I have 4 shots left.
Yeah.
It takes 1 hour to recharge via ship's generator.
Bleeding, gore, 2-handed heavy. So yeah, no, you mess this thing up. And it just like, you shoot it through the head, all the way down through the body, and it just, the laser just keeps going all the way through, and you just bring it down.
Sweet.
Hey, people.
So this thing does a lot of damage. But it's heavy. It has to recharge.
It says it takes 1 round.
So it's and it starts powering back up, but this thing is quite dead. Alright.
So we also learned some of our records might be in like some of the stuff we're looking for might be in the med bay.
Like the right now, this was personnel records, personal journals, other stuff like that. But the actual data
Oh,
Of
the
what
stuff
the
we're
hell's
getting
going on.
paid for.
would be in the med bay,
Okay.
because it's science lab, less of more med bay. It's just the
Okay.
med bay is part of the science
Yeah.
labs.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have command center and control hub that is everyone's shared. So you can either go here, and this would be like, you would have the like hollow table in the center and tables around so they can all talk, and it's like conference table and other stuff like that. So you have all the information shared. And anytime that the higher ups are doing interviews or telecommunications, they're talking through this, and it's big on the wall, and they're watching them.
So that seems. I would go there, or at least try to. If everyone else is cool with that.
Hi.
I'm trying to get paid off this job.
We get paid more the more information we get.
Okay. Hi.
And it seems like if this is all just one big loop, we can just make one loop of it and then go deposit our findings with Mother.
So, here is the connection to outside, so like vehicles and whatnot. You have the armory, you have the hub, and science.
Have we determined what's causing this?
Something about the plants on no planet.
You've only read personnel logs.
Right.
And even at the beginning, it's, ooh, we shouldn't have this. We're going to get in trouble.
But it seems like the longer you're here, the more it affects you, so we don't want to be here too long. At least that's what it seems like.
I would agree with that.
The plants act as repositories, Captain.
I will go over that. Part of it was the longer they were here and the more that they were doing the science, more of their equipment started getting affected. That they started getting static over their movies. They started getting pixels and other stuff like that taken away while they were doing stuff. Whenever they were calling back, they would get feedback through the speakers. And that was part of the things are starting to go bad as they're writing of like, oh, well, I don't remember hearing screams in the background of Titanic before the people started falling. I don't remember this happening. So you going? What are you doing? What's happening? You guys are there. Can't make you do anything.
So we're going to go to science lab.
Alright, so you're passing all of these things?
Do we want to stop in the armory, see if we can pick up some more weapons or something? Since we're here? Because this is the armory, right?
That sounds fun.
Since we seem to be
as
coming
you start
across some
getting
stuff.
closer this way, that thumping is getting louder.
Okay.
So armory. I know you have to do something to get into the armory. Let me in. Actually, no.
Yeah, let us in.
Now,
Let
since
us
you're
out, let us
actually in front of the armory, you have your codes to open up the first door, which it lets you in, and then it goes to a interior industrial blast door is on the second one. So it's like airlock industrial blast door. The industrial blast door has been ripped off and discarded.
Okay.
A giant pile of melted metal, the remnants of a once well-stocked armory, is like mangled and things are bent. There is a rugged material metal cage lined with lockers. And that's what it technically is. Most of the lockers have been broken into and bent. A bunch of the weapons are missing. It looks like there is the locks up. Those have disappeared. You probably guessed that it's with the guys who ran off.
So there's nothing here, or?
All of the weapons have been taken out, but there is a large banded piece of metal sitting in the center.
Is that a nuke?
Like if you take an entire car and like you crush it and,
Oh, okay.
and you weave it together.
Okay.
There is something weird about it.
Are there any bullets?
You probably see a couple of them inside that metal.
Oh, okay.
Are you willing to
But
touch
there's
it?
nothing in here.
You're willing to touch the metal?
No.
Okay. No, it looks like everything inside the armory is somehow now a sphere.
Okay.
Like literally like a car that has been molded by hands to become a circular object.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to find anything in here then.
Yeah. And I left it up to the gods, and God told me not to touch it, so I'm not touching it. I rolled an even, so I'm not touching it.
Bye.
That's a little creepy. John, do you want to touch it?
No. I ain't touching squat.
Alright. I did not get it. Alright, so your call.
Guess we'll just leave. There's nothing here to use, so.
Boring. Not even a grenade.
No, but
I'm not touching that thing.
there's something fun there. Okay.
I ain't touching it.
Can we scan it or no?
With what?
I don't know.
I do have a bioscanner.
Alright.
Yeah, I can I run my bioscanner over it before we leave?
Yes. You can. So, with your bioscanner, it has no signs of life, but there is a.
Organic component.
Yes, there is a. There is a high organic component that is part. and it looks like it's bonding the metal together. But the computer has nothing to reference.
Yeah, that makes sense that it wouldn't have. All right, well, that's creepy, and I don't need to. I still don't need to touch it.
My industrial equipment skills, would that help any, or with identifying what this is?
For you, I don't think you would know what this is. This isn't something like that. It's something organic.
But
It is something that is very odd, and it's not like it's something that's like over the counter.
right. In other words, it's not like something standard that's been.
You can't buy anything like this.
Right. Yeah. So in other words,
Mhm.
it's something totally outside of my experience. It's not like something normal that's being
Mhm.
made abnormal.
Yes.
Looks like a big egg to me. I think we stay away from it.
Meh.
All right. Yeah. Still working our way to the command post.
Well, it's a science lab.
Yeah, whatever the yeah.
No,
Here.
science lab.
That's
So this was the outside, I'm assuming.
No, that was the habitat.
Oh, okay.
We just used that because it's beds and everything else, and it was easier to.
Okay.
reference.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It was you have like 12 bunks on the right. You have 4 bunks at the one over there. You
Nice.
flip it. We had numbers to make it easier for me.
Nice.
Okay. So just checking something. Cool. All right. You, as you're heading down here, the thumping is happening very hard here. As you get close, this door looks like it's about to open. It starts.
Is that what the noise was?
But there is something much louder that's shaking something else out over here. But you can definitely feel the rhythmic thumping coming from inside this room.
Oh, I don't hear any.
Okay.
I would.
I wouldn't go in there until we have some more people.
Yeah.
So, question: would you like to hold off until your next group comes down because they should almost be here, so you can have the double group?
I'd rather have more people if there's stuff here that's going to attack us.
Yeah.
Hi. So you're moving back?
Yeah, so we can go.
Yeah, because they're not using comms, so it's not like we want to talk to them.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys start moving back.
Because we can always go through that door to get to
Yeah,
where
with
somebody
six,
was dragged through with their
with
bloody
6
stumps.
people, yeah, we can just move the blockade.
So we could do that. Right, come on. Come on.
What the heck?
Oh, you got.
I got another doctor. I got blue guy. A bunch of random stuff. I got a blue guy and a black guy. And a robe guy. So, guessing you're the other doctor? You just have to remember which one's blue and white.
I'm a Marine.
Alright, so then, Marine, you're a
Teamster. My other guy's a Teamster.
painter, and you are a...
I'm a scientist.
Alright, so... Aha, there we go. I can be elf. Oh, first blue guy?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So unfortunately, you know how this goes. As they come down, and you guys are off comms, they're on comms, trying to call you guys. Need you guys to give me a stress check. Because you guys hear a horrible, unearthly scream that goes over comms.
Am I making this check for both characters?
No.
Just-
No,
The other
we're not
character's
using
on
the
the
comms.
Okay.
You guys are starting to come around. They are walking from.
this guy.
Yeah, they are walking from the.
Gotcha.
Because they wouldn't have the rover. You guys took the rover over. So these guys are walking this way, trying to radio you guys.
I passed mine.
All right.
I did not.
Too.
You did not? All right. So
But you're a scientist.
you're a scientist, so everyone else gets some stress. So everyone gets a point of stress, but Max's second character hears a distortion inside the comms, and you're like, that's not right. And you hear like multiple voices in this scream, and it like warbles and over, and every part of you just like start freaking out, going, no.
So is that 2 stress that I'm gaining?
No. You gain distress,
Yeah.
but something physically goes over you and you feel all parts of you like start sticking up, all the hairs and everything going on.
Okay. Oh, because I heard the scream.
Uh-huh.
Man, I stay failing these bad sanity checks.
Okay. As you guys, I guess, turn the corner and see them coming in. And you guys are waving over. Just. And they're going, hey guys, what? What's going on?
Great.
So because you guys are right there, how would you guys tell each other?
You run over and make a link.
Mhm.
That's what I would do, probably. Hey, just shut up.
Don't forget everyone has to stay within 20, so they all have to go. So you kind of go over, you grab the things, you're like, click, 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 click yours into him, and it's like, damn it, man, don't you know? And they're like, what? No comms, something's wrong.
Something on this planet is affecting the comms,
Mhm.
in case you didn't notice.
Here, now since you guys have cool heads, and you guys are a little bit calmer, which one of you guys is a medic? Or a scientist?
I'm a scientist, and his new character is a scientist.
I was going to say with the calm head. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't get that because you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sort of freaking out. So don't worry.
Deep breath, Hubert.
When you guys calm down. But because, we'll give you this, because you guys took back and you came back and you found more people and you guys were waiting for more people, you guys take a breath and you have done something calm. You have done something to relieve your stress. You guys can do this at any point in time. If you have like this is why people smoke or have a nicotine habit or have a drinking habit or something like that. You can drink and whatnot and you can lower stress. Because all of you guys see your guys. And now you have all been going, we need backup. We need backup. We need backup. How are we going to call this backup? And these guys are finally here.
Chopper.
For your old characters, or the people who are already here, go down one stress. Because you're like, oh, finally,
What about the new people?
Oh, you guys are stressed because you're seeing them all panic.
Okay, so what should the new people have for stress or?
Well,
not?
you three,
Okay.
because you failed. Or, no, I failed. He failed. Sorry.
So because he failed,
He failed. Everyone else gets a point of stress.
just 1 point or 3? Oh,
One.
okay.
Because we passed.
We have a minimum of 2, so
Yeah,
it
the
means,
people who just got here.
Yeah.
They have 3.
okay.
The people who were down here finally have a chance to see help.
Yeah.
So they're going down 1.
Okay.
But now, since you have 2 scientists, they both fail.
We're in trouble.
You guys go up. That is the problem with scientists.
No pressure, no pressure.
When Farnsworth freaks out, everyone else goes, "What's happening, Professor?"
Bad news, everybody.
Alright. So, explain everything, blah, blah, blah. People are freaking out. Things are happening. You're able to talk through it. That's why you lose your point of stress. Now you guys can start making that corner. Or do you guys want to try going over that?
I would say go the short way rather than go a long way. See if we can get the door open.
Alright.
I'd assume it opens.
Well, there's a whole pile of stuff.
Oh, that's right. It was blockaded.
So, are you breaking through the blockade?
Yeah, we'll just push it out of the way.
Alright.
I'd rather do that than walk all the way back around. Plus, it gives us another exit point if we have to.
Presumably there was a reason why it was barricaded, but
Yeah, but it's all open.
Yeah, now that this door is broken, like what? Yeah.
Alright, so as you take care of the barricade, and you
Didn't
start
seem to help the person
pulling
who
it
got
apart.
dragged through there, but
Let's do this. Person comes around the corner and kind of hear a hiss from behind you guys.
you can close the door.
You raised in a barn? Yeah. And one thing looks like a giant. So behind you, there is 2 legs and a hand. In the middle of the hand is a mouth. The fingers have started turning green. And this guy is just another messed up zombie like guy. He is one of the soldiers. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Someone give me a D100 roll.
62.
62.
That one still has its gun. So it's one of the zombies, and he's running, and he turns, sees you guys because of the noise of taking apart the tables and stuff.
But the door's still closed.
Door's open, just piled up.
Oh, okay.
This
I
door
thought
was
it was
broken
closed.
open. This door was broken open. There was a drag mark this way. They put the couch and everything else across
okay.
that.
I thought the door was
You
closed.
guys had pushed that door open.
Okay.
So now that door is open fully. This door was open, but tables and couches and chairs and whatnot were piled up. You took it all down. This thing comes around the corner as you're almost done, and it starts charging towards you guys. That thing comes through the door. We will do a speed roll.
1 for each character.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's your first one. Okay.
1 pass, 1 fail.
Okay. So the one that's on the ship passes, the one that.
Correct.
Yeah.
One that was here already failed.
Okay.
My scientist failed. My Teamster passed.
Yeah.
09.
So the one that has been on here passes.
81. The Marine does not.
Okay.
By the way, what kind of weapons would I have? I just noticed it doesn't seem like I have any.
Whatever that was in your Marine pack.
Well, it says for the Marine kit was an extermination pack.
Yeah.
That's like SMG frag, I think.
Right.
That's what I took from my scientist.
Is the SMG a weapon? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a submachine gun. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does 4d10 of damage.
If you hit.
Yeah.
Because it's hitting with multiple bullets.
Right.
So your SMG submachine gun has 5 shots, but it's really. I'm just making sure that it's going off. It's 5 shots for 2d10 damage, but it's so it's shooting off a burst of a couple of rounds.
So is it 2d10 or 4d10?
4, it says here.
Combat chat? Where?
So machine gun,
All right.
4d10.
SMG versus submachine gun. Alright, so new rules is for.
That's what it has in this one.
Alright, so yeah. I'm just looking at this one. This one's thing too.
Okay.
That's why I'm. That's the updated rules. These are the old rules. That's why I had my book. But that's what I. Yeah, because I had.
And
the,
my Teamster has a laser cutter.
Yeah. Okay. I just remind me, just so I'm not confused. All right, so
The laser cutter's that cool.
Yeah.
But the laser cutter, you literally have to go and charge. It's not like a battery pack.
Yeah.
Easy.
Or leave it out in the
Right.
sun.
You get 6
hours.
shots. Until
Alright.
it has to be recharged.
Yeah.
And it takes an hour.
So you're one person passed. You're one person passed. You're one person passed.
Yep.
What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I guess I will take a shot at the one that's running at us,
All right.
since he has a weapon. Keep track of my shots here. And
So
I don't have anything that I can add to it, so.
Nope.
I just failed. It's a 44 and I got a 49.
all right. So bang. It's pretty far away right now.
Yeah, Hubert passed. So, he's gonna. I'm gonna probably say I'm also taking aim at the thing that is running, screaming towards us, holding a gun.
All right.
Combat. Oh man, Hubert, you stink. Hubert, you stink. Why did I give you a gun like that? Nope.
Okay.
Fires wide.
So ping, 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 ping. I don't know what that was. Something's tickling the back of the throat.
God, why didn't mining safety and you prepare me for something like this? That's that's Hubert's trinket.
And then you had one, right?
Yes.
Well, mine's industrial equipment. Would that include a laser cutter?
That's like if you wanted to drive these things and run
Okay.
them over.
I'm just trying to see what the range of some of these weapons is.
It's right on the inside cover.
Flamethrower close, nail gun close,
Oh, okay.
SMG long, revolver is close-ish range. Flare
Yeah.
gun is long range,
Hand welder is like up close, like I'm almost a melee weapon.
but still up close is revolver is still like 60 feet.
No, so like a
2 meters, 30 meters
Long is 125 meters.
Alright.
That's what it says here.
Yeah.
And long is at a penalty, right?
So as long as it's not
That's
close,
the furthest it's going to go.
as long as it's not close range. But SMG is still long range, but it's still multiple shots. It's like a short burst.
Well, because the only thing my guy has for like long range is either a flare gun or a rigging gun. And the flare gun it
Only
says-
goes 20 meters.
right. And how far away is that thing from us?
5, 10, 20, 30,
Well, 20 meters is what, 60 feet?
50, 60, 70. That's 75 feet.
And what about this other thing?
About the same.
About 50.
Yeah, that one's a little closer.
Are you going to try taking a shot at it, or are you going to try moving out of the way? Or like tossing a table or something like that on it?
Did you say that I was carrying a grenade?
The guy that was here has 3 grenades,
Okay.
but he didn't pass.
It was the guy that came down from the ship.
Correct.
Well,
I know this is the problem with carrying two people, but
I'm gonna try. Let's see.
you guys wanted more people.
I'm gonna try shooting a flare gun at this
Okay.
little guy there. So that would be my combat roll.
Yep.
65. Nope.
All right. Do you have military training or anything? Like,
No.
Okay. So you guys miss. Ding. You shot what?
I shot my SMG at this guy.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Just give me damage.
4d10.
Yep.
Okay.
7.
With
11.
at least 10 points of damage, you do like poke through the bulkhead, and you can hear some of the air escaping. With the revolver, I don't think you can do enough damage.
That was the laser cutter.
Well, the laser cutter definitely blew out a hole that way, or at least melted some of this stuff.
That's what I shot at him. It was a laser cutter.
You used the laser cutter, this guy. Oh, so,
Yeah.
Definitely, you blew out. You melted a hole in here because it's heavy damage, and you start melting the background.
Oops.
All right, so
I'm
holes.
still going to do it.
You melt that into here, so you can see in here. This thing can almost run to there. That thing is almost going to reach you that way. So that thing can go 40 feet. It's both of its legs are going, and its hand is coming at you.
30, 40. Oh my goodness.
All right. And it's literally just, one is just running at you guys.
What if they just want to be together and we get out of the way?
It's
They're like
gonna-
embracing in a field of daisies.
Somehow I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay. And as it's running, it's going pop, 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 and the gun is just going off randomly as it's going. Okay.
What kind of gun does it have?
I was gonna say it was more of the submachine gun, but it's like single shot, where it's instead of doing like, it's going ta 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 ta.
Because it'll eventually run out of bullets.
Yeah. Alright, so then your other characters. And you could, and once again, you guys can just describe, like, you want to hold up a chair, you want to do something, you want to run away.
How big is that thing?
That thing is literally 2 legs and an arm.
So not very big.
No. So what you doing?
So we just moved furniture, right? So, or we are moving furniture?
You had just moved furniture.
Okay. And is it big furniture?
There's a couch, there's a table, there's a folding table. So like a table, folding table, bunch of couple of like
Okay, well, I'm
seats.
going to take the table that I just moved and throw it at the thing. You said it wasn't very big. It's just 2 arms and or 2 legs and a.
Give me a strength.
You could just like fall on it holding the table.
Exactly my strength.
Alright, so you can definitely throw it at this thing. And it's just gonna like plop and hold on, and it's just, as long as it doesn't do like crit. Nope. This thing gets squashed underneath you and it's like trying to push back. So you have okay. So that thing is squashed under the table. Table. What's your character doing?
I'm gonna fire off a submachine burst at this zombie.
Okay.
28. My combat is 48.
Alright, so you hit it.
Nice.
11. 18 points of damage.
Alright, so you do a significant amount of damage and give me a. It's a D. A D10.
5.
Major injury. And SMG does gunshot damage. Alright, give me D6.
4.
Alright, so with the SMG, same thing like the fiber blade, you do a major injury and you have incapacitated its right arm, which I would believe is the same arm with the gun.
Yay.
So you have blown into the muscle that now it's just like hanging off. It's just parts of the arm has been blown whole, full holes through it. Guns are bad. You don't want to fight against guns. Guns suck. Just like today. What are you doing next?
Yeah, I still have my laser. This guy's still got his laser cutter out,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be a little overkill, but
Hey, if you can hit, you can hit.
I'm gonna blast away and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And 59, 56, 46, because I would have my military
Alright.
training
So you
going.
hit?
So yes,
Alright, so you hit.
and then 36 damage.
Yeah, so as this thing starts spinning because the shoulder and everything else is gone, you just whack it in its face and it just like burns a hole straight down, and you can see like the laser peppering through this entire deck because it just goes like right through it, and you can see as it just like as it's spinning, like as it hits a hole and it burns through and burns through and burns through.
Okay.
And this thing is melted. All right. And technically, if you guys want to make a strength roll, are you just going to squash this thing into the ground?
Why not?
You guys want to give me a collective strength roll?
Just jump on the table and squish it.
That's my entire plan.
So if you all want to give me, John,
Yep.
collective strength roll.
I failed for one character.
Well, it's pinned, so it would be you roll 2 of the 10s and you
Oh, take the lower
Yeah.
of the.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh.
That's nice.
Because this thing is literally pinned down, I can't really move.
I passed for one character.
I passed for one.
Yeah, I passed for one.
Alright, so you guys jump on the table and you just hear this bone crunching. And it just like, you just see, it's red blood, but it has like green flecks as it like starts spreading out.
Squish.
And you squish.
That rocks.
Okay. Oh, okay. And this thing's dead over there.
The way would seem clear to the lab.
Alright. I go over to the lab. Alright.
Keep
So-
an eye out for any more little critter things or.
A medical area with an operating room with observatories to your left. An analysis lab outside separated by a glass wall. So you kind of go in and you have the med bay. So you have the main room. Well, we'll do like this. So you have a door here and a door here. Big glass walls. On the one side of the med bay, you'll have a med pot that can restore 1 wound. So it's an entire med bay area that has a med pod, a bioprinter, and some containers. The other side has large specimen container tubes containing a larva, a bunch of computers, desks that have computer labs, and kind of like the big old school like NASA multi-computer monitor thing in the front. Each desk has its own like semi-monitors. You have pull-down things, the test tubes. You have different plants, different species that are going on, and there are 2 locked doors. You have in the observation area, which this should just be like here. So you have an observation area that has like seat with desk, seat with computer, seat, computer, so people can do their work on the outside. There is one person that is unfortunately torn apart. And it looks like one of his legs are missing.
Wonder if that was one of the ones that just tried to catch us.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, you said there's computers there, so my scientist is going to go over to the computers and see if he can find out some information on what's going on. Nope, not in there. At the computers, at the observation thingy.
So
Yeah. I don't want to go in any rooms at the moment. Yes.
like desk chair, desk chair, they all have like monitoring stations. Like you can actually see what's going on inside of it. There's now, since you're sitting there, there's one of the little screens that has, it looks like a little plot of grass, and there's a little probe coming down from that, and it's just like one of the science electricity balls that's right on top of it, and that's one of the stations in here. The one in between has the unfortunate person who's been dismembered.
I'll use the one that doesn't have the person already
Yep.
had it, or the pieces of the person already had it.
All right. So there's the observation station. There's a couple of different. Right now, it's saying looking for key card for entry. It gives you a breakdown of a couple of different science experiments that's going on of electrical communication with the grass, sound projector in a small booth that you didn't really notice, kind of back over here, that there is a prawn tree that has like speakers and whatnot that are broadcasting different stations to it. It's just going through all the radio stations and trying to find something. There's probes that are going down, and there's this massive, like really zoomed in larvae. And the larvae, you can see from the thing, it's about a foot tall. But if you've ever seen like microscopic scale, that you can actually see like there's little hairs and they're all moving and whatnot inside this tube of liquid. And the liquid kind of resembles the water from the lake, where it's like this green algae clear with like a gasoline mirror rainbow on top.
Bottoms up.
Well, I do have a key card. I think we found it when we were up at the. I don't remember where I got it from. Because I have it written down.
From Edmund's room. Or
I don't remember. I think we got it from before we came down the elevator.
no, you got the key card. You got key card A to open up the doors. It's asking for one of the scientist key cards.
I'm going to check onto the unfortunate remains of the person and see if there is a key card there.
Smart. Resourceful.
After some dumb timing, you notice that the pants or cloth that was on the poor person, it's the same cloth as the one leg. You put it together, you grab the key card out of the leg. I'm not going to make you guys do that puzzle. But out of the things that are dead, they have something on them that does have a better key card. That person, let's just say they have it. That person has it. It's wrapped around their neck. It's still on their body. The head's gone. The leg's gone. He's dumb. So yes, you find a key card. It is nicely in there. You did search the body, but you do have to touch it and stuff like that. So just give me like either a body or other roll, because you're touching human remains.
I would pass whatever one
So you're
doesn't
fine.
matter.
So you're a sciencey person. You've been through guts before. As you take off the key card and whatnot, like the blood's still pooling inside of it, the body falls back. Spook.
Ugh.
But you hold your thing and everyone else is watching you. This is our poor Dr. Edmund. Our poor Dr. Edmund. One of the lead doctors. he came here to, and it looks like he had grabbed the hard drive, but the hard drive's empty. Like he was going to go collect his data and he got caught in here.
We should probably load that hard drive with all of his data.
You would
May
have
as
to go
well,
into,
since
you
that's
would have to
key
go
card
into
now.
one of the things. So the key card will let you into.
Each of the stations
Yep.
and collect the data. And
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
Swiping in.
Which one?
The first one.
To the med or to the science?
The
No, we're
Sci-
still at the
the-
computer terminal, I think,
Right,
right?
Yeah, you're on the computer terminal. The computer terminal is more what is happening.
oh, okay.
It's like if someone sat down, they can. It's all the cameras
They
in the
can
lab, so you
monitor.
can see.
Okay.
Think of it as like a medical observatory, where you can sit down and you can get. It's just kind of giving you the stats, but it's not actually giving you a data link or anything else. Once you go into the lab, because it doesn't say it, I'm believing that like right next to the door, there would be like lab coats and face mask and like a hazmat suit, or
PPE.
let's go actually sciencey. There's the first door, the PPE station. Second door you can go in. So let's do real science here. So you have that, and then you have the station. So PPE. And door. So are you going alone, or half of you guys going in and half of you guys not? Are all of you guys going into the science station that has a whole bunch of scientific experiments going on with a giant worm-like maggot?
I'll make at least one person
Probably-
with some type of weapon to go in with me.
I'll probably my laser cutter guy will go
Okay.
in with you.
Just going in to collect the
Yeah.
data, and then we're getting out of here.
I believe the other ones are like watching the door in the hallway to make sure nothing's coming down the hallway. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you guys go into the station. You guys find notes from Dr. Edmund because you have his key card. Because I'm just going to give it to you because the only other way to do it is to track him down. There is a couple of, you unlock his, you go in, you put on your PPE, and inside of there, there's computer logs and other stuff like that. You start finding out that there is, so as you walk in, some of the experiments start moving around. You see the little electric ball going over the grass, and the grass is moving with it and trying to reach up to it and trying to reach it. You hear some of the sounds that are coming from the tree boombox station.
Yep.
And as you start reading, it's some of the same stuff of like, we're finding this, we're finding the metal, we're finding the plants. But for Dr. Edmund, he's finding that there is a mimetic. Because you said it at the beginning, there is a mimetic correlation to the sounds and to the plants. That there is something originally here that is changing people through sound. That there is something that's triggering the body's reflexes. If the first time you get it, the screech, there's something that sets you off, and it starts changing how your brain chemistry works. The second time, your body starts to change. Third time, third exposure, he's seen a bunch of victims going catatonic. Fourth, starts becoming possession. And then you can only guess what happens after that. So as long as you're within the first two, they've seen people come out of the state, and they're fine. Right now, they have no cure for the infection. But he sent a couple of scientists to a separate secret station that is like a black site that's up on the hill. This black site is holding things that the soldiers wouldn't understand. They brought down some experiments, normal people, to see what would actually happen. There is the bioprinter that they have registered and worked, that it actually starts printing. They found through this plant material that it can actually print human body parts. And you can not clone, but if someone loses a limb, they can sew on the limb. And they've been using some of this, and with no problems. But you need to find...
That couldn't be the reason there was a hand with a mouth in it and two legs going at it. So.
But one of the best things that they have found is the blood of the wormed creature. Mixed in the right ingredients, they found a organic monomolecular adhesive that whatever it touches, it will fuse to the molecular structure to anything else. These worms eat anything on the planet, and it can poop. And explains how, like, their scientific breakthrough, these things will change the world, that we can send them into things and it will create organic matter from anything. They've given it steel, they've given it titanium, they've given it rock, they've given it this. And
But it only creates glue. It doesn't create, like, anything.
It's like a worm. It will poop out biologic material. So in its digestive system and in its blood, it can change and fuse any material.
Okay. Seems like something we should take with us.
I don't know about that.
And this could change and wake up the world. Just think of shooting a glob into a spaceship, and the whole spaceship just sucks into itself. Think of doing that to a person. Some of the notes go that some of the other people around him starts going crazy, that he sent a couple of scientists away to protect for their own sanity, that he has decided to destroy all the guns. He doesn't want these soldiers to be able to kill him because they're going crazy. They're literally turning. Things are happening. He sees the mimetic and the changes of people. He did enough experiments at the black site that you would know.
Probably explains why everything was all stuck together in one big mass. He used the glue to stick it all together.
Oh,
He hears things.
the worm ate all the guns.
The problem is the things that fall off of people turn into creatures. He's seeing some of the scientists missing toes. He's seeing some of the soldiers missing a hand. He wants to run over to the black site, but he needs to get his data.
Okay.
Wish him luck. And you find him dead.
Yeah, I turn to the corpse and say good luck.
I think we're just going to take the data and we're going to go say, look, everybody, here you go. You want to send the scientific team back, go right ahead.
So
I don't think we want to stay around too long when body parts are dropping off. And I don't want to be here with stage 3 or 4 happens to me.
That's true.
is 10-10. Just so.
Oof. I need you guys to give me a body roll.
Body.
For all our characters.
Well, the ones who are in this lab, or did you go into the lab? I don't think you did.
No.
They said they were, because they're in here doing the data collection.
Nope. I didn't.
Nope. 19. I got a 23.
Alright. Even if I tried to talk my way into athletics or military training, I still would fail.
Both of you guys,
Aroma. What's going on?
both of you guys feel something drop down from the ceiling and hit your suit. As you look up and you see little creatures crawling across the ceiling and almost pulling right above you. Because you're reading this data and everything else that's going on, you feel, well, actually, oof, Max. Back of your head, you feel this enormous pain as something like starts going through the suit and dragging itself into your skull. So that's 1, 2. Your left leg gets. Oh, okay. So you only get 1 point of damage. So on your left leg, it goes in and it just starts burrowing into your skin. This finger with a mouth.
Two?
6.
6? Oh, dang, I was looking at the wrong die.
6 points of damage to the back of your skull. Does that go over one of your wounds?
Is it a wound or health?
Well, it's health. So what it is when your health hits 0, you get a wound.
Oh, then no.
Okay. So 6 points of damage to this thing that is now burrowing into the back of your skull.
Okay. I have 12 out of 18 health now.
Yeah. So this thing starts eating you. Both of you guys hear each other scream. You look at each other. You look up. You see all these things starting to come and fall down at you guys.
Okay, time to get out of here.
Give me a point of stress.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm guessing everyone. Do you have a way to communicate to the people outside the chamber?
No.
Well, or is your one character watching them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So you see them start panicking. And you tell the rest of the group that, hey guys, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. As you guys start looking up, and the people outside start looking up, and all these things are crawling above you guys, and we'll leave it there.
okay.
How was that?
That was a fun session. I'm happy to beat a hasty retreat next time. You don't even have one of these brain suckers on you. You got a leg sucker. Lucky.
Well, it was going to be a brain sucker. But I rolled fairly.
You did?
I tried to see what body part was going to get hit.
I saw. You rolled a 6. I know what that meant.
6 is head, 5 is body, 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4 for arms. Alright. So this goes in here. This goes in here. I will take the character. Well, yeah. I'll take the photo. And yeah.